Can you feel joy merely by paying close attention to what is happening around you? That's what I want to talk about today. Give you a quick content warning in case you're listening with your family or something. I do talk a little bit about drugs in this episode. Let's get into it.
This is a beautiful thought.
Welcome, beautiful thinkers, explorers of the imagination. Welcome to all those cosmonauts, arconauts, onironauts, randonauts, and other humble folk tuning in. I gotta tell you, actually, I'm a little bit drunk. If you come here to Asuncion, Paraguay, you gotta watch out because you see something on the menu like it's a Fernet and Coke for 15,000 guaranis. That's like $2.50. And you're like, well, it can't be that strong. Then bring out like a half-liter cup or something. And they're like, let me know if you want it a bit stronger. And it's bitter. Bitter like grass. Bitter like the mate that they love to drink here. That means it's strong. Anyway, just having a good time out here. I wanted to tell you about something about the power of moving into the present moment. And of course, a lot of you are probably familiar with the work of Eckhart Tolle. It's very important. If you haven't read The Power of Now, and especially practicing the power of now, I highly recommend it. Get the audiobook version of Practicing the Power of Now, and it's just sort of boiled down to some of the most powerful stuff, some of the most powerful mindfulness meditation techniques. Just walking down to the restaurant just now, I started to focus on where my feet were falling on the pavement. And of course, being here in Latin America, I do have to be aware of the pavement, have to be in my body to be present, because sometimes there's going to be bricks missing or holes in the ground, whatever it is. So focusing on my feet, one after another, one lands on the concrete, and a focus on the lifting of the leg and the careful placing. Now, when you start to do this, it doesn't take a lot. This is a sort of portal to happiness. You can find a bridge to happiness this way, just by looking at things that are going on in the present moment. When I lived in my hometown, there was this fellow, a father of one of my friends, and he was this old stoner. I don't know if a lot of you take the devil's lettuce. I don't advocate it, but I don't deny the effects that it has either. So he used to say to us, all right, kids, all right, boys, listen. You want to get real high? Here's what you're going to do. Smoke a joint and make some pancakes. And we're like, oh, okay, thank you, Mr. Pyle. Thank you, sir. It's true. You get high and you make pancakes, you'll get extra high, or something will happen to your consciousness. It's interesting. And I think one of my theories about what's going on there is the fact that to make pancakes, you have to concentrate. And of course, being a little bit high, your autopilot isn't where it normally is. So you have to concentrate that little bit extra. Bring in that divine light of consciousness into the things that you're doing, and exercise a little planning energy in there too. And when the milk is pouring into the jug, when you're beating the eggs together, you focus and you start noticing the little intricacies in the swirling of the milk and the twirling of the eggs. Something cool is going on there. And it's like you're a kid again, experiencing everything for the first time, noticing things that you wouldn't normally notice because you just assumed they were normal parts of your experience, mundane, quotidian things that you just let slide, but they're there. They're right there. And they're happening right now. If you look around you, if you focus on your breath, focus on the shapes around you, notice there's no clear point where one shape moves into the next shape. And you might be there when you're walking down the street, when you're washing your hands, when you're washing the dishes. You can focus on every little moment and you'll feel the wonder. Presence is a portal to happiness. Thank you for listening. Thank you for thinking beautifully. Thank you for tuning in to this frequency of high-pitched dialed happiness, felicidad, joy, and jubilation. And I will speak to you next time.
A beautiful thought.
Really quick, I'll ask you a little favor. If you did enjoy this episode, just take about 10 seconds to imagine maybe there's somebody in your friend group who would also enjoy this, and send it to them with a little message saying why they might like it. That's it. Have a wonderful day.